Okay, this is the greenhouse effect demo. By nomenclature, this shows the greenhouse effect, which basically states that energy, or heat rather, that flows into a closed surface. So if we were to close this off, the heat would be trapped inside and would therefore warm up the inside of this bottle, in this case, more than it would warm up, say, this entire surrounding. It can be related to the Earth, the atmosphere, how the atmosphere kind of acts like this plastic bottle, and inside the Earth we are obviously inside this plastic bottle, and the sun fires off radiation at the Earth, and some of the radiation is trapped inside this plastic bottle or the atmosphere, and that's why the Earth is actually as warm as it is. So to do this demo, we're going to have a Variac set up and a overhead projector light. And what you're going to want is capstone with the temperature thermometer probe here come through USB link into the computer, and you're going to open up capstone software, and we'll have another setup guide for how to set up all this, just in case. And here we have the probe is coming through a hole in a cap which goes onto the seltzer water bottle. So when you're done showing what happens when there is no bottle, turn off the light via the Variac and just screw on this bottle and then turn the light back on, and you should see that the temperature normalization from when there is no bottle is much lower than the one with the bottle on it. So to actually do this demo, we have everything all set up, so you just want to flip on the switch to the Variac and turn it up probably about 45 or 50. Do not exceed 50 or 60, sorry, because we don't want the bulb to burn out. So first you want to turn on your software, and then when that's running, and you can, software. Now when that's running and you can see it, go ahead and turn on your Variac, turn it up to about 45 or 50, and be sure not to exceed 60 because we don't want the bulb to burn out. And what we'll see is that the temperature that the probe is reading obviously is rising because the overhead bulb is very hot and it's emitting a lot of heat. And so basically you just want to wait until this graph starts increasing and it begins to level out. Obviously it doesn't have to be exactly level, it will technically never get there, but you just want to wait until it actually is level and you can proceed. Okay, so as you can see, the graph is pretty much leveled off as much as we really care about. So the probe has essentially reached the temperature that the bulb is emitting in the air. So now turn off your bulb and take your bottle and just gently slide the probe in and screw it on to the cap. Be careful not to move the probe, just in case students say, oh, it's hotter because it's close to the bulb. It's not. Slide that in. Just be careful, make sure that the bottle doesn't touch the metal around the bulb, it will melt. And all the while you do want your capstone running, just so that you have the graph. It's just much easier this way because you have the graph of the previous run without the bottle and you can compare very easily. So go ahead and turn on your switch, and again play the waiting game for this graph to level out. Okay, so the temperature isn't exactly completely leveled off, but for the purposes of this, I think we can definitely see the difference. So let me just move this down, and you can see that in the previous experiment, which is this, we capped out at about 42 degrees Celsius, and then this is the part where obviously we turned off the light, the air surrounding the probe started to cool down, and then this is when we turned on the light again. And as you can see, we're starting to level off here just about 56, probably 56.5 roughly. So as you can see, it's the temperature inside the bottle is definitely much greater than the temperature of the air that's not surrounded by a bottle, and you can attribute this to the greenhouse effect because the bottle is trapping the hotter gases inside the area. And so when you're done with this, just be sure to stop your data collection and turn off your lamp.